around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Coney Island dogs have their own bite. Hot dog. When an old-timer returns to Newcastle after a long or short absence, one of his first wishes is for a Coney Island hot dog. One of the most nostalgic memories relocated Lawrence County citizens have is a tangy taste of Coney Island hot dogs. Coney Island hot dogs are more than just famous. They're more than just another Frankfurter. For 70 years, they have been one culinary delight that has given Newcastle an unofficial title of hot dog capital of the world. A dog is a dog is a dog, but its bite gives its reputation. So is with the M&P Coney Island hot dog, a reputation that has caused its fans to tell friends to drive miles to savor the succulent sauce of the famous spicy chili sauce. In 1923, two Greek immigrants, John Mitzos and George Papazikis, came to Newcastle and found jobs on the railroad. The two boys, however, brought with them a love for cooking that exceeded their love for pounding spikes into railroad ties. Within 2 years, they decided to open a business on their own. Downtown Newcastle was a busy shopping area, and John and George, long before the term fast food was coined, envisioned an ideal place to sell quick snack. Nickel hot dogs were already popular in some areas, but the two restaurateurs wanted to make their dogs distinctive. They developed the hot dog tasty chili sauce that gives their Frankfurters a taste like no other. For 70 years, the ingredients of the chili sauce have been a well-kept family secret, known today only by 5 members of the family who are descendants of the founders. Attorney Chris Mitzos, son of co-founder John Mitzos, that through the years, the public's taste for the extreme spicy sauce has become somewhat refined, and some of the breathtaking ingredients have had to been removed to suit current demands. But the sauce still remains hot, spicy, delicious to Coney Island hot dog fans. Chris points out that the Newcastle chili sauce being sold in supermarkets throughout the area is not the Coney Island recipe and is not marked by the owners of Coney Island. French fries, hamburgers were added to the Coney Island menu early on. Complete meals were even eventually sold in the restaurant for 35 cents. John Mitzos found it necessary to retire from the business in 1971 and proposed selling it to his son Chris and daughter Alice, who would not hear of it, nor would George Papazikis' son Chris and daughter Helen, Alex, or John's nephew, John Mitzos, who runs the current downtown Newcastle restaurant. The 5 joined forces to keep the family business. M&P Coney Island was to extend 4 times into downtown Newcastle. The first place was a tiny location with 8 to 10 stools on the south side of West Washington Street. The second, a bit larger, was on the opposite side of the street where Eaton Park is today. And the third was on the corner of the alley and West Washington. Finally, in 1971, the downtown M&P Coney Island moved to its building previously occupied by the Lincoln Restaurant on Kennedy Square. There, John's nephew, John Mitzos, is in charge of hustling out hundreds of Coney Island daily and offers a full menu of restaurant goods. In 1972, a brand new Coney Island M&P opened on busy Wilmington Road in Neshannock. Knowing that many of the customers drove from Youngstown, they enjoyed their hot dogs. The 5 partners of the firm recently opened a 3rd outlet in Boardman, Ohio, where business is said to be going well. Although the boom times for Coney Island were in the Depression days, when one of the 5-cent dogs was a meal for some people, today's customers keep coming back because they love the taste and the atmosphere of the old-time restaurant, which holds nostalgic memories for so many Lawrence County restaurant residents and ex-residents. Hot dog, Coney Island M&P, you can't beat it.